Hi folks, this video is for those people who have a hard time finding hats to fit because they're always too big. There is a simple solution. If you have already bought your hat and you love your hat, it's just too big and you don't know what to do with it, it's just going to fly off in the wind. The simple solution that I use, and I use this a lot, is weather stripping. How much you need, it's pretty easy to figure out. So I am going to show you. I have this hat here. This hat is really big for me. I mean, if someone came into my store and they wanted to buy this hat and it was this big, I would suggest that they probably keep looking for another hat. But if their heart is set on it, because it is kind of a cute little hat, it's a nice little fedora. That thing about one size fits all doesn't apply to anyone, and that's a whole other video because uh, hat sizes are just another issue all on its own. So if you are in love with a hat that is this much too big, I mean, I can fit, I can fit four fingers. I can fit my hand up in there. What I would do, if you buy it at my store, I just make sure that it's going to fit you before you leave the store. So I have on hand a whole pile of weather stripping. And it comes in white or it comes in a dark gray. Now this is called closed cell. You see that? Closed cell sponge rubber weather stripping. And it has the adhesive on the back. You just peel it off. It does come in different thicknesses. This package is 17 feet. I think you can get it in like a 9-foot. So this package costs about $8, and you can do at least 10 hats with it, depending on how big hats are for you. So if you do have a few hats at home that are too big for you, just go out and buy a package of this stuff, and it's a real simple solution. So for a hat that is that much too big, if you can fit your whole hand inside that hat, you are going to need a piece of weather stripping. This is the same stuff that's in that package. You are most definitely going to need it to go all the way around the hat. So you just put this around your head like that and cut it. I've done this enough times so I know that it is going to make this hat fit me, I'm going to at least have to have this much put inside the hat. And what you do is you peel off the back and you just bend back the sweatband. And you're not putting it on the sweatband, you are putting it directly onto the hat like that, and I'll show you in a minute when I get done with this. And so I'm starting at the back seam, and I'm going about 1/16 of an inch away from the actual sweatband seam. Otherwise it's going to kind of poof out at the side on you. You want that sweatband to still be able to come up over top of the weather stripping that you're putting inside. So, and this you just press as you go along. If you get too much in there, you can just pull it out and cut some of it off. Just such a simple solution to hats that are too big. And so you can see I have it just about all the way around the hat, and I'm just gonna tuck the sweatband back up and give it a try. Now that is pretty good. That I wouldn't want that any tighter, but if you did still need a little bit more, then just cut it maybe another little 3 or 4 inch piece and stick it on at the back right over top of your first row of weather stripping. So that is a pretty easy fix, and I do it all the time. It's unfortunate that they don't make hat sizes the way they used to. But that is an easy solution. I'm just going to show you one more hat that just, it fits me not quite as big as that one. So I won't need quite as much. So this one, yeah, it could blow. I mean, it would be okay, but I think I can just use a tiny bit of weather stripping. So really, I can fit 1 or 2 fingers inside there, and it's a windy day, so I just want to put a little bit of weather stripping in. So I already know how much that I would need. So I'm just going to show you on this hat how I have done it. So I've got the clips holding back the sweatband. You don't need to do that in order to put the weather stripping in, but I'm just done it to show you. And you can see there's about a 1/16 of an inch before the sweatband, so I don't know if you can see it on that or not, but this is about a 4-inch, maybe a 5-inch piece of foam. Might even be a little bit too much. I'm gonna try it on in a minute. It's the same hat as this one, except I put it on ahead of time. And so I'm just gonna take these clips off. I usually always put it at the back, to start it at the back. I just don't want to have a bit of a lip at the front, you know, in case it shows at the front of the hat. So now I've just folded that all back in. You can see it's under there. Folded it all back in. And so I'm just going to give this hat a try. It's almost a little bit too much for me. Now here's the thing about hats. If you don't like the way it's flopping, just change. No one knows where the seam is. Oh, I like it there better. So this is a pretty cute little hat. And now it fits. So that is an easy way to make your hats fit a little better. So I hope this helps you, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.